Okay, and we should be live. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone's had a great Thursday. I did some training offline. I do have an empty spot on the team. I didn't lose anybody. I just decided to temporarily drop Maractus. I'm not sure if it's going to make the final team, honestly. A lot of that's going to just depend on the hello. A lot of that's going to depend on the encounters for the rest of the playthrough. Thank you for pinning my YouTube there, Sammy. Honestly, I mean, I don't know who really fills that last spot. Possibly Cobalion. Just because of its strength. Maybe Chandelure. Maybe Starmie. I don't really know. It's going to depend on kind of what TMs I end up with once it's all said and done. But for now, team spot is open. I am going to move Edie back to the front. So we'll do that. There's a possibility that I could be starting the Shield Egglock next week. Just kind of... Is this one of the Yancey spots? How did I miss this going through? Huh. Okay. It just depends on how today and tomorrow go. And then I'm streaming on Mondays instead of Wednesdays, generally these days. Because me and my friends are doing a D&D campaign, so Wednesdays is our D&D day. Let's see... Bulbapedia. I need to see if there's any items here that I need to get. Village Bridge items. Okay. Got that, got that. Maybe try to get the citrus berries. Those might be helpful. Dude, are you sure you want to challenge me for your 1000th win? I guess I'm here to wreck this man's dreams. I actually found something faster than me. I can't believe it. Actually, Shepherd will be a better bet for this one. Sorry, old timer. Sorry, man. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I am gonna need to get Blizzard. That's gonna be my best bet against Drayden. I was able to get Embor a better fighting move. I went back to the PWT move reminder. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. Okay. Okay, those will be helpful. Okay, so let me look again at Route 11. I was looking earlier, I was doing some research prior to starting, but I probably looked at too much all at once. Okay, so I can get Carablast, Amoonguss, Shelmet, Gligar, Zangoose, Viper. I can get Gliscor or Emolga from the shaking spots. I'm not 100% sure who really would be worth it. I also know... Oh, this is my encounter. Oh, Gligar. Okay, I don't have a way to evolve it. But actually, this will be okay. Go ahead and Ultra Ball it. Love how I caught it with a Great Ball, but it broke out of an Ultra Ball. Okay, so...
It's vibes, babe.
Huh?
It's vibes.
Hmm.
It wanted the blue ball with a little bit of red.
Yeah. Okay. I think this one is Jack. I don't think I actually have gotten around to... Okay, well, I mean, I messed up, but actually ended up working out okay. Get a Razor Fang. On Route 11. Okay.
I was just about to ask if you could get the razor claw.
Fang.
Or fang.
Yeah. That's what I was just looking for.
I had to fill it quick as water.
Okay, I have to have Surf and Waterfall. Okay, okay, so it'll be a bit before I get the Razor Fang, which is fine. Hey, Verizian. I didn't want my team to get swept trying to catch you, so... Thank you, Iris. What do you have? You know what, I'm going to get a couple of quick balls for this last little stretch, because there's a few other Pokemon that I might try to snag and add to the team as sort of like backups. Thunderbolt, Victory Road. Okay, that's all the way at the end. Ice Beam's Giant Chasm. Psychic is on Route 13, which is back the other direction. Okay, so... I think there's a lot of, there's a lot of dupe potential on this route. I might not get an encounter here. I think I remember it being Muck, Garbodor, and Pawniard. Do what? Okay. There's a... I kind of want the leather jacket with crocodile on the back. I don't know how often I would actually wear it, but... True. See, I'm gonna run around this double grass because there is stuff I can get here. Okay, so Muck is my encounter. I need to get Erosion out of the way as quickly as possible. I think for right now, Gligar is probably going to be the 6th teammate. But also, I can't guarantee that. Hey, Stacy. The Aurora Beam to weaken it a bit more. Yeah, so as much as I would have wanted Pawniard as my encounter, I think this works out better just for team balance if I decide to mix it up a bit. Because I already have a pretty big issue with fighting types. Which is part of why I don't know if Walrein makes the team long term. Because as it is, 2/3 of my team is weak to fighting, so and considering there's a fighting type Elite Four member, I don't know how good of an idea that is. So Muck, I don't necessarily have to have you. Don't have a lot of Mass Effect names left. I'm just kind of pulling the remainder that I do have. Okay, so I did get my encounter. That would have been a dupe as well. Okay, thank you very much. Gligar will immediately be getting used. Muck is on the maybe list. So let's go over here and put them on 3. Will become Gligar. There we go. Okay. Want to go into the shopping mall here. So what you got? Hyper Beam, Giga Impact. Got the X items. Troopa. Got the vitamins. I think the one down here has, one of these two has the Pokeballs. A couple of timer balls. See what I need to do. Big mushroom. That seems a bit excessive. What do you sell? You just sell like potions and stuff, yeah? Okay. Access to full stores yet? I do not. Okay. Can't believe I'm already 30 minutes in. Yeah, today's been kind of a fast feeling day. Oh, please don't do that. Okay. Be super careful with eating until I beat the gym. Okay, he's almost certainly going after me. I think James can take the hit. HP up. Can I actually go across the tube line bridge now? Okay, so I'm kind of at the end of where I can go for the moment, which is fine. I didn't mean to run into this guy. Shepard's the only one I have that is strong enough and isn't weak to fighting. I'm gonna have to rework the team. Yeah, that would have KO'd Edie. So I think ultimately, Starmie's going to make the team, but right now I need Walrein to help me with Drayden. Whatever his name is, Dragon guy. You haven't yet. I think you did send me Staryu though. Yes, you sent me Staryu. I haven't evolved to Starmie yet. I gotta find a Water Stone. Not what I meant to hit. Okay, thank you. I'm not going to sell quite as many as I was going to. Okay, that gives me enough to actually go get Blizzard. Which means I need to temporarily set Gligar aside, pull poor Garrus out, How I haven't gotten more flying type Pokemon, I will never know. Gligar unfortunately doesn't learn fly, so you know. Was it Lacanosa Town? I think it was. Yeah. It's still disappointing. Blizzard. 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 For now, I'm going to slap the EXP share on Gligar and go take on the gym so I can get that level limit raised. I think Braviary is the one I'm most upset about losing in this entire box, except for maybe Magnemite and Flaffy, because I've upgraded here. This was a bit redundant. Grass type doesn't help me. Had I not lost Braviary, Zubat wouldn't have made the team. Whenever I go to use Gligar and oh my god, Excadrill, I need to have one of them have Sandstorm because they both benefit from it. Get rid of Aurora Beam. Oh, he already knows acrobatics. Okay, that's helpful. There's not a whole lot else I can add to my team at the moment to make it any better. Use the expert belt. I guess I can look and see what Opelousas City has to offer me. Floatstone, ring target, and a smoke ball. Okay, so nothing worth running all over town for. Okay, so he is already in the gym. Let's go ahead and hit hail. So my plan for, I don't know if I said this a minute ago, my plan for Drayden's Haxorus is to send out Adams and have him use Charm a couple of times to nerf his attack, so that I don't catch any strays in that one. Once I have the hail going, it's not an issue. I think I'm strong enough to basically rip through anything. Triple battle would be preferable. I'm trying to think of what I could teach Kasumi, or what I could. I guess I would replace X Scissor for now with Blizzard. Oh, X Scissor. So I need to go to the right this time. Although a rotation battle would keep more of my team safe. Hey, Mandy. I'm good. How are you? Oh, yeah. Getting hungry. I believe so. Oh, gotcha. Steve sounds pretty good. That's the problem I had last time we did stew, was the potatoes and carrots took a while longer to cook than what we wanted. But it's so good once it's all said and done. I'm gonna grow my beard like that. It looks like a dragon's maw. Unfortunately, my beard doesn't do anything that I want it to do. I forgot he had Flygon on this one. Boy, I'm gonna have to heal. Okay, must have had a speed tie. Okay, so real quick, I switch over to, since the hail stopped anyways, I'll switch over to Adams. And just nerf the crap out of his Haxorus. Okay, he's still at -1 attack. He's ridiculously fast, but well, there goes James. Okay, that's fine. Well, Sammy, if you can recolor 13 and send it to me. Thank you. Assume he does not take a hit from this ridiculous beast. Here in a minute, I will Earthquake's my strongest move. U-turn's good for pivoting. I think we'll keep U-turn. Bold moves, give us learning on. That's okay. I don't know that Walrein was making the Elite Four team necessarily. Sucks that he died. I was going to try to keep the death number from getting even more out of hand, but yeah, that basically just guarantees Starmie's place on the team. So which means I need to go ahead, change Pokemon 6 to Starmie. Sorry, you know. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I lost somebody there, but could have been a full-blown sweep had I not played it the way I did. It's very possible to get wiped out by that Haxorus. I'll follow you in a minute. Yeah, I see ya. That sucks, but you know, I was questioning the longevity of Walrein anyways. And luckily in this game, TMs are reusable, so I didn't lose any major resources there. A lot of work to do on Samara, though. One thing I want to teach it right now is Serve. Bubble Beam. Yeah, that loss doesn't sting as bad as losing some of the others. So next is 51 for the level limit. I forgot to update my badges while I was in here as well. That is badge number 7. One look and see. I have some evolution stones. I just don't remember which ones I have. Fire, leaf, moon, sun, thunder. Okay, so now I need to find a water stone. Victory Road for Thunderbolt. Ice Beam's Giant Chasm. Where did I say second was? Route 13. And also, let me see where I can get a water stone. Route 19. Oh, okay. You get it over on one of the surfing areas down by your hometown. Okay, that's not too bad. So 13 is where Psychic is. I'll get my nonsense together here pretty soon. At least in this game, this run, I wasn't considering trading the corpse of one of my teammates for another Pokemon. Yeah, go back to Flockacy. Man, I think it's gotten colder outside. Jeez. Not me putting my surfing Pokemon in the box. Gee, I need surf to get this water stone. Why don't I 6-star me in the box? Look, I'm good at Pokemon, I swear. Ignore that I have almost twice as many deaths as I do badges. Flycar, you're gonna go right there for now. We're not even at the halfway point. I've got Gym Badge 8 to get, the wrap up with Team Plasma, and the Elite Four. Possible that I might be done today or tomorrow. Bet I got the Water Stone. On that rock. It's right there. A second expert belt. Who needs 2 expert belts? I mean, I'm not gonna say no to one. Okay. So 13 is that one. Where did it say Psychic is? Southeast, so that'd be on the Andela side. So, fly back to Andela Town. I mean, I probably missed it because I was trying to avoid every possible encounter here. Just ignore me doing necromancy. It's fine. Listen here, spaghetti noodles. I think whatever my last encounter is, I'm going to try to catch it in that luxury ball. Okay, let me go up the other way. There we go. And the rest of Starmie's moves, or Staryu's moves, will fall into place in a bit. So we're going to go ahead and pop a water stone on there. Okay. Go ahead. Okay, it has its two main stab moves. I'm going to put Ice Beam on it. I think I'm going to do Ice Beam and Shadow Ball. No, I'm not going to do Shadow Ball. Let me look at Starmie's moveset real quick. Because if I have Ice Beam, Thunderbolt's a bit redundant. Surf. Flash Cannon. Where's the Flash Cannon at? Twist Mountain, that's post game. I suppose if I had taught it Power Gem, that would have been alright too. think I might keep Minimize, actually. Psychic, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, or Psychic, Ice Beam, Surf, and Minimize. Is Calm Mind a thing? It is. Post game. Okay, Garrus flies back to Opelucid. And then I should be able to box you for the rest of the run. So it looks like half of my final team is going to be Unova Pokemon. Gen 3, Gen 1, and then when I evolve it, Gen 4. So the only generation that won't have representation out of the first 5 is 2. I think in this game there's more. Well, I mean, obviously in the first one there's not any until post game, but I think Skarmory, Remoraid, Mareep, Gligar, Sneasel, Piloswine, Delibird. There's a handful. Yeah, there's a few. I want to say there's probably a couple others that I'm not thinking of, but Aye, aye, Captain. Yeah, and I'm doing all this planning for what my end game team is going to be. Very possible that I get just swept by Getzes. So it might not matter. Always gotta have my dowsing machine on. Whee. Yeah, I've got a much smaller gap on the level cap this time, so I'm going to try to be a little more careful with everybody. That's the good thing about me having gotten a really solid ground type early in the game, especially one with as many resistances as Excadrill has. I can deal with a lot of these poison types here towards the end of the game really well. Sandstorm. What do I replace for Sandstorm though? That has its uses. Now I gotta keep battling. The only other thing I have that can deal with Wheezing is too low leveled. He has Levitate, doesn't he? Yeah. Okay. That's why I used my red shards earlier to give Excadrill Iron Head. Hold on, Zenzelin. I'll deal with you in just a second. Some of my various milk. I mean, I could make you not have that problem of being alive anymore if you'd like. I mean, ask my 13 friends that I've lost. Join my team for one battle and I'll fix that problem for you real quick. Yeah, it is too soon. Vile. Now I need to switch real quick. Oh, did you see my Instagram post? I went a slightly different direction with my music today. Huh. Well, I used Leaving Earth from Mass Effect 3 as my song for it today. Oh, yeah, that sucks. I don't know. I'm going to try. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with King Gambit in this game. But let me try to let Jack take care of this. Or at least get some actual damage in. Okay, so I am faster than Absol. That's helpful. Okay, I'm going to be taking a quick break. We are at the halfway point of the stream. I'm going to go ahead and run the ad. I'm going to take my break and then we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Let me see. Okay, so I won't miss Waterfall. It'll be just a little bit before I can get it. Whee! Okay, let's go heal real quick. I think I'm gonna just grab Braviary out and fly back to Undella Town. Let me look again at that seaside cave. See if there's anything in there that's really worth my time. Honestly, if I don't have to go there, which I think I do end up having to go there, if I don't have to go there, there's nothing in there that's going to exactly be game breaking for me. Samara is going to get the majority of the EXP sharing here pretty soon. Actually, I need to start on her as soon as possible. Jack is significantly closer in level. Yeah, I'm just going to take the This is one of my favorite little areas in Pokemon. I'll come back here in just a second. I'm gonna... This is not a TM place. Okay. Shards do I have? 2. So bind or snore. Those are the only ones I can do. The only things I might want off of here is Drain Punch, and I can't teach that to Endor anyway, so okay. Okay, I think I go level up a bit first. It'd be foolish to rush in. Unprepared. Adams. I'm gonna need you to level up. With Skill Link and Bullet Seed, you are my main option. While I'm here, I might as well get an encounter. This will be Chambers. Yeah, you know, might as well. This is Eevee's. Okay, it's up there. How do I want to handle 22? I just want to make sure there's nothing that will... Thank you very much. Okay, so Mienfu's gonna most likely be my encounter here. A small chance for Pelipper, Lunatone, Solrock, a Moongus, Delibird. Could also get Terrakion if I wanted to. Okay, I'm not super worried about what I get as far as an encounter here. Lunatone, one of the rare spawns. This will be Arena. Thank you very much. Oh, there's the most common of the spawns. Been having that sort of weird luck this run, where oftentimes I miss out on the common spawn. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Things get dicey. Lunatone is not a bad Pokemon to have. Let's do. Yeah, Hammer Arm is a definite upgrade. I'm glad I went and checked his relearn moves. a green shard that I cannot use right now. This old guy's rude. I think I'll switch. Set up once. Good, he used the resistant move on me. Fungus. I guess the good thing is, instead of half of my team being fighting only, or instead of 2/3 of my team being weak to fighting, only half is now. Okay, I need to make sure I give Adams the lucky egg real quick. Try to get everybody to about level 50 before I go take on Marlin. Right here, I think will be better. We'll activate a lot less spots. Oh, running with grass. So, yeah, the end of this stream might be a lot of grinding again. Unfortunately, catching Starmie and then not using it for a huge chunk has kind of put it behind the rest of the team. So I might have to go back to some other areas to train it. Oh, well, thank you, Audino. Man, getting a skill link with a Pokemon that has a move like Population Bomb would be crazy. Because then you'd be guaranteed to hit 10 times. I wish I had enough rare candies just to get Samara caught up, but I mean, here pretty quick, Starmie will be able to take care of its own fighting, so I won't have to split the EXP anymore. Oh heck, I didn't mean to run into this guy. That's okay. Well, I was going to stay in here after my stream and do some stuff on my computer, but I think I am retreating to the bedroom once this is over. Because that's the warmest room in the house. That doesn't surprise me. I can feel it in here. Yeah, that's probably something we need to look into. Once I get Starmie to about 35, I think it can handle leveling up on its own. I think because of the amount of travel I have after this gym and the amount of battles I have to do, this is the last big training session. I think you take that. I'll get everyone else to 50. Back out before I get my encounter in there. Yeah, we might have to find a couple of our small blankets that we have around and put them up over these windows. Yeah, that'd be a good time to do that. Yeah, we'll do the Christmas stuff and the blankets in here before your stream on Saturday, which I'm very much looking forward to. Your stream today was really good too. I knew you would once you got going. I knew you weren't feeling great before you started, but I knew once you got going you'd have a lot of fun with it. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff going on today. So I think at this point the only way the team changes from what is on the screen currently, besides Gligar evolving, is a death, a Sneasel in Giant's Chasm replacing Absol, or a really good shiny popping up. So I think that's the only thing that's going to change the current team. Go ahead and do Kasumi. I think I'm going to need to repel and go into Giant's Chasm and find Ice Beam before I take on Getsus. Oh, magic. Well, the bottom, like... Get out of here. No, definitely not. Bro, you might as well lay down. Yeah, I think like the bottom 8 of my coffee was mostly coffee grounds. Not really sure what's going on with that. That's okay, yeah, we'll, once we finish off this pot, we'll pull the whole thing apart and clean it and make sure we get all that stuff. Make sure there's no coffee grounds getting into our drinks going forward. We need to get the stuff to make, that does make me feel better. It might have just been because it was sitting there for, you know, a couple of days like we do. We need to get the stuff to make potato soup and bacon grilled cheese sandwiches. Yeah, I think that'll be... because, you know, we'll need bacon for the soup, so might as well use some of that bacon on some grilled cheese sandwiches. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't take as long when you're not splitting the experience. The Mowgli, you little flying jerk. What level are we looking at? 49? Okay, as long as I have 49 or above, I can go into the Giant's Chasm without accidentally getting an encounter. So there is a way in the Giant Chasm, if I go to the right part, that I could get a Metagross out of a shaking spot. Highly unlikely. Okay, you know what? I've accidentally run in here several times now. Where are my repels? That would be insane. It is for sure the lowest percent spawn. Oh, I'm getting my encounter. Okay, well that's fine. Vanillish is... Okay, you know, not what I wanted, but it'll do. Honestly, the only thing in here that would have made the team would have been Metagross or Sneasel. It would have literally had to be... somebody else up front. Adam's up front. All of that for a TM I can't reach right now. Thank you very much. Make sure I got all those. Yeah, I think this will be the last big grind session of the run. Just because the next level cap is only 8 levels above this one, and that's the final showdown with Plasma and the League. So, if I need a small little level polish, I could probably do that. You know. It's going to take me multiple turns to get the KO anyways. Yeah, so this is the last big grind session. If I can maybe take on Marlin today, which I don't think I will, but I'll be able to finish Plasma and at least getting to the Elite Four next time. And if I run a little longer, might be able to even finish tomorrow, which will mean starting new on Monday. What? Okay, one more fight for Absol. I think the scope lens would be good for Absol. Because of all the high critical hit moves. This is the one that's going to take the longest. Because I need 15 levels. Yeah, I have to get Ice Beam on the way through. Or Getz's Hydreigon will be a even more of a menace than usual. And even then, I'm not particularly confident in that as a plan. Because one stray Dark Pulse and I lose Starmie. Maybe give Starmie the Bright Powder and set up with Minimize? Not so bad if they're not using attacking moves. Okay, that's not too bad. I can heal that up after the battle. Just in case I get forced into using Kasumi for some reason. Guess what I could have done going into the 7th gym was teach Starmie Hail and Blizzard and used it instead, and I wouldn't be having to do this big grind right now, most likely. Because I could have outsped Haxorus. On. Luckily, Starmie can take most of what Audino deals out, so that's pretty helpful. Yeah, I'm starting to get that way. Yeah. Well, we humans developed sleeping in very cool caves. So, you know. Oh gee, superfood. Gotta drink some milk, my dude. Yeah, I blame YouTube. I was gonna make a joke earlier. I get to the spot where the Metagross show up and just shiny hunt, but I don't feel like running around looking for shaking spots for that long. Plus, if I was gonna be sneaky and do a full-on shiny hunt, it would probably be Sandile or Sigiliv. Yeah, so I think tomorrow we'll get the 8th gym badge and finish off the plasma angle. And then depending on how that goes, get to the Elite Four. I might run a little longer tomorrow if I'm, close to the Elite Four, and if I feel confident about my chances, I might go just a wee bit longer. So Sammy, I'll probably need you to start collecting eggs for me this weekend. And I'll also put out the call on my Discord. Starting to slowly close in. On having Samara at a good level. Yeah, that's okay. I was thinking if you want to just throw those pieces of pork in the air fryer and get them cooked off, I can use them for breakfast in the morning, and we can just do sort of a hodgepodge of leftovers for dinner tonight. Yeah, if you just want to go season those up and toss them in the air fryer to get them cooked off, I'll use them in some breakfast or something. And then we can just sort of heat up the stir fry and the leftover Salisbury steak. I am going to need to use an elixir, I think. Just so I have access to enough moves to... Yeah, I knew this final little bit of the stream would be a little tedious. That's just the nature of this particular game. This one, Gen 6 and Gen 7, I believe, all use the same experience formula. What's wrong? Oh.
I stretched and my back went. Right? Okay. Do you have any preference on what to put on there? Just normal stuff?
Yeah, just normal stuff.
Candy?
Honk shoot.
No, I can tell you're sleepy. I'm sorry. My back's so oh, when you're done, can I get a good back scratching?
Back scratcher. Yeah.
Okay. To the kitchen.
The good thing is, any grinding I don't finish here, I can finish off camera. I did a sizable grind session before I started today. And I didn't have any incidents, so as long as I'm careful. But now we're getting to the point where it's not just one auto per level, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that'll be fine. $44. Probably get Stormy to 45 before the end of the stream. Real quick, I gotta make sure that the top of the hour ad doesn't play. We're gonna snooze that. I'm also gonna go ahead and check any potential raids. So we don't have anybody to raid today, so just as soon as I do this one more encounter, depending on how long it takes, we will call it a day. Yeah, I think this will probably be the last encounter. It's taking a little longer than I would like. To be completely honest, I would probably just action replay in some rare candies if I hadn't already done the item duplication glitch in the red Nuzlocke. I think the frustrating thing is going to be if I do all this and just get absolutely destroyed by Getsus.
Air card for 10 minutes?
Huh?
I did air card for 12 minutes?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Go to the store.
Yes.
We cannot forget onion powder and paprika.
Okay.
Oh, and we need more aluminum foil.
Okay, need to start a list then.
Yes. List is started in my list.
Okay, and with that, everybody, gonna go ahead and save. It's been a good stream, only the one death. I didn't want to say anything earlier because I was in the middle of training, but yeah, it's a good stream. And I think that'll be it. Tomorrow we'll try to finish. I'll try to finish off this grind before the stream, so that way when we get on stream, we can go straight to Gym 8 and Team Plasma. We'll see if the team's ready. That Getsus fight can definitely be a beast. But yeah, I appreciate everyone hanging out, and I will see everybody tomorrow afternoon. Have a good one.